While the Florida flag is still up, let's talk a little bit about Governor Ron DeSantis. All right, in Washington, with President Trump preparing to take office, the plan is coming together. Some amazing cabinet appointments. Florida almost ruled the world. Well, we might actually still rule the world. Okay, Rick, we're going to try again. Don't worry. And I have a plan. I'll let you know about that later. Either way, people are not talking about this right now, but certainly it's going to come up probably over the next few weeks. What is Governor DeSantis' future plans, especially now that President Trump is going to be back in the White House and with a, well, increasingly popular Vice President, J.D. Vance? I think there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be saying that Ron is shut out of national politics, and you know what? It's hard to see a path for him right now, but a lot of things have changed very fast in the last few years, so who knows what's going to happen. But I have another idea, right? In case Ron's presidential ambitions do not pan out, be America's governor. We had Rudy Giuliani, America's mayor, only in New York, but how about being America's governor? There are a lot of other states that need a lot of help, and let's not quibble. Ron DeSantis is unarguably, and when I say that, by the way, I mean you could argue, you would be wrong, but you can argue. Ron DeSantis is unarguably the best state executive that this country has ever had. So why not take that talent to other places that need that kind of leadership? You know, it's weird that politics always sort of just goes up. There's one path upstream for politics. And unfortunately, that usually leads to just more corruption, being succumbed by the establishment. And I don't know. I think a lot of people's careers are ruined. Their talents are ruined because as you head up the pyramid, I don't know, there are a lot fewer options. But there are 49 other states, or 56 if you're Barack Obama. And yeah, some of them could really use some help. For a while, I would have said Georgia, but they might be getting their act together on their own. We'll see. A terrific opportunity might be New Jersey. They have elected Republicans in the past, and not in the not too distant past. So yeah, that might be an opportunity. I think that's going to be a huge flip state in the next presidential election. And yeah, adding them to the red column, okay, that would be a huge, huge win. I think some people would say Pennsylvania, but we'll have to see how this plays out with Shapiro and everything like that. They might just sort of drift far enough right to where they're not really a swing state, might not need it. I know a lot of people were hoping like for a reformation in Ohio, but the tea leaves are saying that Vivek might just run for governor there. He's not being appointed to a cabinet position, so we'll see how that goes. I will say, well, actually, the huge pickoff would be Illinois, but I don't think that's possible. I will say, however, that my personal choice for a state to reform, a place that I have spent a lot of time, is very enjoyable, and I don't know if you're going to find anywhere a bigger difference between the crazies in the urban centers and the people in the rural areas as you would in Oregon. Okay, I know it's a huge change from Florida to Oregon, but hey, you never know. So that's my plan my suggestion, my plan for Governor DeSantis. You know what? Maybe the national stage is not where you belong. Maybe you are right. Maybe you are right where you belong, and you should take your talents not to Washington, but to some other states. How about that? Yes, America's governor. You know I'm right. So go ahead and subscribe so you can see me in the next one.